It's not gonna focus. Oh, it focused. Can you imagine? It focused. Oh my gosh, it focused. No, 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 don't focus on me. Hey guys, what's up, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. This video is a requested video by a couple of people. And I didn't want to film it because I just thought, like, everybody can, like, do it. But, like, oh, I like your lashes. Like, how would you put them on? And I was like, you just, like, like, put it on. But it's actually a lot more complicated, thinking of when I first started to try and put on lashes. I'm not a pro yet, but I'm just going to share a couple of tips on how I put my lashes on. I'm still learning, and I'm going to link videos down below of how I learned how to put on lashes. But also, I would say it's a lot more of practice rather than you just looking, because I know a lot of makeup tutorials, they do skip past the lash process, but there are a couple of videos dedicated to how to put on lashes. But I'm just gonna do this anyway. I've got my two packs here, but these are my natural lashes or my day lashes. Sometimes I do wear it at night when I don't want to be too extra, or if I'm wearing it at night, then I do double it, so I wear 2 on 1, if that makes sense. Like I stick 2 together and put it on, so I wear 4. Like, yeah, this is my like go-to lashes. This is what you'd catch me wearing. If I'm wearing makeup, this is what I'm most likely going to be wearing. Mascara is important in blending your lashes with your natural lashes to your false lashes. So the mascara I usually use is my Lash Sensational. My night lashes, I have my Cocoa Lashes Goddess Cocoa Lashes. Cocoa Lashes and Goddess. Cocoa Lashes, and they're the Goddess type. Does that make sense? Okay, good. The glue I use is the Dual Lash Glue. This is the one that dries black. And I prefer that just because if I make any mistakes, it's easier for me to rectify it. The first thing I do is I just hold my lashes with on my tweezer, just like this. I just hold it like that, and then I put my glue on it. This took practice for me to be able to just slather my glue on my lashes without like being careful. I'm just gonna like put that all over. So I just put a thin layer, and I don't know if you guys want to see this, but let me see if I can like do it in your face. Is this recording? Yeah. So I'm just gonna like just put that on. So this takes concentration as well. So like I said, I'm able to do that, and it sits on the band perfectly just because I've practiced it. But if you're just trying to learn how to do it, I would suggest going in with the thinner, so putting it on something and then putting it on. I usually clean my lashes, not wash them, but when I take them off, I take off the glue. Like I said, it's squidgy, so you can kind of like peel up. Where is this lighting going to? You can kind of peel it off when it's dried. So when I'm done for the day, I usually just peel it off just to keep a clean band for the next time I use it. A whole layer of glue on one lash, it looks disgusting. Nobody wants to see it. So I always like peel off my glue after every use. Like I said earlier, I'm not a mascara person, so I'm not really generous with mascara on my lashes. I just put it on for the sake of the culture. But it does help blend your lashes properly. And I have a mirror here, guys. I'm not just doing this without a mirror. So I just coat my lashes, my natural lashes, with mascara. Usually just the top part, just so like it's able to blend, because that's the part that will be blending in. So yeah. So I'm just gonna do that right about now. Or I just wave it. So basically, the way I start to learn how to do lashes, because of you have to know what type of lash you have as well naturally. I have curly lashes, afro lashes, you know. I have curly lashes, so your lashes might be a bit straighter or more curlier than I have. But either way, for my lashes, the way I do it, because my lashes are curly, so they go like they curl back, it does block my the way I put my lash on, if that makes sense. So usually when I'm putting my mascara, you saw me put it on normally, but usually I also go backwards just to push my lashes down a bit so I can have space to put this on behind. So you put this on behind your lash line, behind your lashes, on the lash line. Try to get as close to your lash line as possible, as close to your natural lash line as possible. But because I usually wear eyeliner or thick eyeliner, I don't really like it going too close to my natural lash line, just because when I'm taking it off, like it usually like has some of my natural lashes stuck on it, and I don't like that because I tend to pull it off. I tend to like pull off my natural lashes as well. So I just leave a little bit of space between my natural lash line and where I place this. But that's usually when I have a thick eyeliner on, like today. But usually if I don't, then I would put it on as close as possible just to make sure everything is merged together. Sorry guys, I keep looking at my viewfinder because I need to make sure that like you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, so usually I try to place my mirror on the back, like just under, if that makes sense. Like I look down on my mirror. I do it like this. I do it like this now because I'm used to it. But when I was first starting to do it, I usually try to look down because then you can see the back of your lashes clearer than you just looking straight into the mirror because your lashes are blocking it. So if you put it under, then you are able to see the back of your lashes. If you feel like that doesn't work, then you can do that and then turn to the side or whatnot. But I found it easier when I was starting to learn how to put my lashes on to just put it under it, and then I'm able to see where exactly I'm putting it on. So that's what I'm going to do today so you guys can see and get what I'm doing. But I'm looking down and I'm placing this behind my lashes. So this is already tacky, so make sure it's tacky, because when it's tacky you have the freedom to move it around compared to when it's not as tacky, because then the glue gets everywhere and it doesn't really sit. So because it's tacky, once you put it, it kind of just glues on, or like just sticks on, but you still have the freedom to move it around if you didn't place it right, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm just going to place it behind my lashes. So I'm pushing my lashes down lowly, and I'm just going to place that there. Yeah. So now it's on. It's not fully on, it's just mostly the middle part that's on. So now I'm going to like make sure everything sits on properly, starting with the end of my lash, end of the lash, and I just put that on. Usually you can carve out your natural lash line with the lashes, but depending on the eye look I'm going for, I don't do that, just because sometimes I just want my eyes to go a little bit more in a more almond or oval shape, so I put it just above, because my actual lash line is very like C-shaped. That's what it is. So this is stuck on now, and I'm going to stick on the other one because I think it's drying real quick. Some people might be scared of the tweezers too close to your eyes just because you're not used to things all up in your grill like that. So I think you do get a special kind of... The tweezers come in different shapes, but I use just a normal tweezer because I'm used to it. But you can use a tweezer that is specifically made for lash application. So I'm just going to do what I did on this eye again. So my mirror is down here, and I'm just going to place it behind my lashes. Because like I said, I have curly lashes. They can be a bit stubborn in moving to allow space, but you just have to kind of push it behind. And now, because like you can see, it's not set properly, but I'm gonna start curving out my actual natural lashes. So sometimes the lashes might be too long. Oops. Sometimes the lashes might be too long for your eye shape, so you might need to cut it if it's too long, and sometimes it might be too short, but it's better if it's too short than it being too long, because too long can look a bit weird, especially when it's too long towards your inner corners, because your inner corners are meant to have naturally short lashes. Okay. Is this in focus? So this is more of the natural one, so as you can tell it's really close to my lash line because it's got a thin band, so the glue won't spread to my natural lashes as much as it would if it was this one. So I do put this quite close to my natural lash line because I want it to look like my eyelashes. if that makes sense. So you can see the difference between my nighttime lashes and my daytime lashes. I recommend using a glue that dries black just for the sake of rectifying any mistakes that you might make. And now you can see it's all like stuck on. And then I'm going to go back in with my mascara just to blend my lashes back in again. And I just go just on the top of it just to blend it. That was just one coat. But yeah, so this is my night lashes most of the time. And it's like I said, it's Cocoa Lashes and Goddess. And this is my natural lashes by Ardell Demi Wispy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful a little bit. But I would link videos down in the description box of videos I found helpful on how to put on lashes. Like It's My Ray, like they go really in depth. This is just what works for me and how I do my lashes, and I hope I was able to share that with you guys. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.